Hello. Happy almost Halloween. We're getting there. Oh man. Alright, so we're gonna start a little low-key. We're gonna start with Make Room because they've got Halloween update and I want to put jack-o'-lanterns in a space. No other reason. It's been a while since I've done stuff with this. They've got boats now. However, I think that let's go ahead and just make a room. Let's just make a cozy little fireplace, witch cauldron sort of room. And I'm not going to worry too much about the layout or size of this, but we are definitely going to make sure we get the color palette in there. Let's get nice, like, brown wood floors. They made these icons for the flooring and walls a lot more distinct, so I appreciate that. It's a lot easier to kind of see what you're looking at and looking for than it used to be. I like that. How's it going otherwise? Well enough, I hope. And looking forward to Halloween. I'm not really planning on much. I'll probably like dress up a little bit for work. But aside from that, Oh, I am planning on making a recipe that I found online for, I'm gonna mispronounce this, gnocchi or gnocchi, I'm not sure which it is, made with pumpkin instead of potato. I kind of want to try that. I was planning on prepping them today and freezing them to make the cooking faster and easier after work on Halloween, but I forgot to get an ingredient, so, and it's a key core ingredient, not the pumpkin, but it calls for like a ricotta cheese. So I'm gonna have to do that actually on the day. So, plan for the future. You know what, I think I'm just gonna make this wall a different color if I can click the right icon. The yellow is not there. Let's go with an orange, why not? We're just gonna be a little all over the place. I don't really have a plan for this. I just want to do something nice and soothing and kind of just play with this for a little while. I think that this, sized up slightly, will make a nice little fireplace space. So excuse me while I painstakingly place flagstones. Let's rotate a few of them so they actually vary a little bit. But yeah, my plan in Kinseed today is really nothing in particular. I did have the thought that I really haven't engaged much with the buy things with years of your life part of it. And part of a reason for that is because I genuinely am not sure at this point. I'm genuinely not sure, basically, if I do that, do I then just go back to the beginning of summer with the next year? Or rather, the beginning of spring? Because I'd rather experience all the seasons before I really start doing that. And so if I end up going to the beginning of spring every time I trade away years, then, you know, it's going to be a while before I get into fall and winter in that game again. It could be that the first time you do it is just kind of like that because, well, because it's just part of the narrative of the game to kind of have you go, okay, you know, here's the beginning of the game, here's the beginning of the story, you're in midsummer because that's plot relevant, and then you're going to be bopped back to the beginning of spring in order to fit the more usual, sort of farming game narrative where, yeah, you start in spring and then you go on from there. That could just be the case. However, it could also be the case that it's gonna be spring every time you, bop yourself through, bop yourself in years. Okay. think it's an interesting effect with the flagstones. So that's good enough. Right. So the logs are definitely stored in a cauldron. There is no other way about that. We are absolutely putting in... I'll put in the fireplace grate after I've put in some, that, and also an effect. Because I do want to make sure that I get that effect in right there. Alright, now I'll put the grate in. Because otherwise, I will miss it completely. Alright, we gotta build basically out and up as much as possible. So I do think that I want a rug in here of some kind. That's not really working. We could be silly and put a bat rug down. I don't know that I like it. They're definitely putting something in, though. Alright, and we're definitely going Halloween-y colors. So we want a black, and we want an orange, orangey gold, that kind of thing. That'll work. Okay. And kind of from there. Why not? Why not? Let's get goofy with it. Purple bat is just fine. So I'm not really making this space for anything in particular. I'm just making it. If I can find a nice sort of, I don't know, gothic-looking door, that would be great. Unfortunately, I think I have got a lot of doors that just kind of look like they belong to office or regular room spaces in here right now. Not quite. Not quite. Heck no. What I need is a door that has stained glass on it. Ah, well. Maybe we just don't put a door in. Maybe we just go full in on the windows, because I know we've got some interesting shapes for those. Like that, for instance, if we want it to kind of get that peaked look. We'll consider it. Yeah. Yeah, I think that the sort of peaky castle look is the best. Let's get a little, let's get a darker casement on there, though. So yeah, I have not actually played Kinseed since last week. I have just been far too busy and, you know, hate that for myself, but it's what we gotta deal with. Alright, let's see about this. You know what? I think that I'm gonna real quick mess with... Ooh, we've got Halloween-y background. Perfect. I want it to be a little bit darker, or at least a little more brown outside. That works. We can also mess with the time of day and lighting. I don't like to do this a lot because I like seeing the natural colors as they are in daytime, but we can kind of redden it up with a bit of sunset, darker even with deeper sunset. Nighttime, if we want to rely on a lot of lighting. I'm not sure we really want to do that. That's a little more blue. That's blue-green for winter. And then whatever the Saturn one is goes deep into the reds. So honestly, for this one, I think I do want to mute it just a little bit with one of these. I'm going to go with this. Moderation and all that. Alright, so the Halloween stuff, I've already done a little exploration a while back, is kind of scattered everywhere. We've got a bucket of jack-o'-lantern, we've got a bucket of candy. I'm not sure I really want those. And then deeper in, here's our witches' cauldrons. Here we go. Now, it doesn't quite fit in the fireplace, which is a bit of a shame, but it is here, at the very least. So we can just kind of plunk it down, maybe right in this corner here, or no, let's put it right there. Now, I don't mind the green, but I feel like a purple isn't necessarily going to be a bad fit in this. I think I kind of prefer it. You know what? I'm going to tone down a little bit of this wood, too. There we go. Just darken it just a little. So yeah, So yeah. A little bit of this, a little bit of cane seed. That's the plan. Probably not a ton today, but ooh, we gotta have a mortar and pestle on the table. But that's the general idea. Ah, pumpkins. Okay. I'm just gonna load the pumpkins in and I can adjust them from there. However, for right now, that will do. That will do. We want to change colors on so many things, though. Yep. The white jars are just entirely too summery. Heck it. You know what? It's faster to randomize until you get a color combo that kind of works. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. Alright, let's see. Not quite. That'll do it. Oh, so yeah. Duplicate that and throw one over here as well. Let's get a little color randomizing in there. Just until we end up with a somewhat darker set of colors. Not quite that. That's a little too chaotic. I might tone down the yellow that's next to it as well, honestly. Yeah, that's fine. That yellow does have to go, though. Yeah, that's okay. 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 So let's see if I can remember where else things are. There's balloons, which are listed as Halloween, but frankly, that can be any color and you can just have balloons in the house. I don't really want balloons in this. I do, however, want a witch's broom, for sure. That's gonna go in the corner here. I'll put a few little stringy, spoopy cobwebs up. You know? The witch may have a broom, but dusting is not the strong suit. Alright. Gravestones are good if you're making a yard sort of decor. I'm not doing that right now, though. It wouldn't be bad, though, have like a gravesite, like, porch set up. I do definitely want the witch's hat. I need a table set up here so I can start putting things on it, to be honest, so... let's go for that next. I'm gonna check desks just in case there's something interesting. Nope, didn't think so. Tables. There's probably not anything Halloween themed specifically because that's not really what you're... Oh, that's a cute little bench. Yeah, I'd call that a bench more than a table, but, you know, it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. I'm gonna put it somewhere for sure. Alright. Where is a nice... sort of Halloween cabin interior table? Maybe it's this. You gotta have it for prep work. I'm gonna put some herbs there as well for sure. I want to hang the hat on a wall, honestly. I want a I want an alternative for the hat. It needs to go someplace. We're gonna move stuff because I really like this right here. Okay, okay. Stuff's getting shifted. I know I can swing the point of view of everything in the room around in order to find spaces and niches and stuff that I am not looking at properly, but I don't really want to. You know, simple as that. I don't really want to. Okay, don't want to bother with resizing. There's a whole lot of stuff that's like, I can make it work, you know, if I felt like it. Okay, this could be cute. That's fine. Let's see what options we have. They've added a lot of art, which is really nice, including some little Halloween stuff. Let's put a little ghosty on the mantle. Why not? Okay. And I think this one will do the little bat. And then we'll do one more for the little pumpkin right there. We've got to have them all on display. Huh. I can stick this up here and just let it fly off the top of the wall. I can also use it to crown the mantelpiece. Honestly, I don't mind that. I don't mind that at all. Let's just scoot things down a little bit. There we go. It might be off center. I'm actually pretty close. I'll move it for that. Okay. No. Not really. However, I do kind of want to jumble the bricks. 1 second. That comes close. I do need to just kind of copy the color so I can paste it onto these individual things that I'm kind of sticking in. There we go, that's much faster. No, the other one. Yes. So, the latest little thing in my life right now is, unfortunately, my car is dead. My car is dying to dead. It's had an issue, and it's an old little car. I loved it very much, but unfortunately, its time has come. And so I must now get a new car. It's terrible, but that's just what I get to deal with now. I don't like those. So we might not have curtains here. So yeah. I might be getting lucky, and I've got a coworker who's looking to sell a car. Not for like anything to do with its age or ability to run or anything. Just he happened to find like his dream car recently and was able to purchase it. So now it's like, okay, old car is no longer needed, and I'm like, I need car. So I didn't have a chance to really talk to him in depth about it this last day we both worked. So I'm gonna have to like try to follow up on that next time I work alongside him. But I have some hope at least. You know, I hate that it happened. But it might not be too bad. But yeah. I think one of the best things about my little car is it was very perfectly me-sized. It was not built too big. I am small. I am small little fairy. Small fae. And so a lot of the time when you've got this, this heckin' massive behemoth, oh wow, that's a big chunky candle, and that is a white glow. You got this big massive behemoth of a vehicle. There we go. Okay, let's tone that down a little bit. Then it's the kind of thing where it's like, it has obviously been built for people who are like, I don't know, 6 feet tall and have the arms and legs to match, have the reach, and I am not that. I am not that. In my little car, anybody taller than me who rode alongside me, you know, like a taller sibling, for example, ran serious risk of bonking their head. Go over a jolt and they were on the passenger side, and then their head would just boop onto the ceiling, just a little. It was funny. I never had that problem. Oh well. Oh my god, there's bat string lights now. Adorable, they do not unfortunately fit very well in anything. They're kind of like meshing into the wall a little. Unless I put them right here. No, 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 no. Okay, I'm holding them here. Tell me you do not see half-lidded, some kind of like half-lidded cartoon animal eyes, like a wide muzzle nose, and then this weird human teeth mouth grin. I don't like it, but I need to share it. We're not doing that. Anyhow, I think that's good enough for lighting. I can grab from candles to scatter them elsewhere if I really want to. Plants, they've got some hay bales. I like the little bits of dirt rubble and the fact we can put acorns. In fact, I am going to put a couple of acorns in here because I feel like they just kind of fit. Yeah, cartoon frog face is pretty much it. Part of me was kind of thinking alligator, to be honest. It's somewhere in between that. Frog, I would think would have a, like, rounder arch, but it is definitely in that, oh, what's the word? It's in that house. It's in that family, I guess. Okay, this works. I'm changing the strings, though. They need to be darker. Let's go a deeper brown. That's good. Deeper brown, and maybe I'll change the greens on that to be darker. Ooh, yes! Variety! But yeah, it was a cartoon frog face in, like, the worst way, unfortunately. Throw some plant stuff down. We are processing herbs at this table, and so there must be some on the table. Oh, I gotta put mushrooms in places. Oh, they added, you can see here, but they added some mushroom shapes that are different and varied, and so my, my super giant mushrooms might be, like, a little unnecessary now. Oh well. These mushrooms are not in pots. They're just growing there. We're not worried about it at all. It's fine. It is just fine. Oh, I also like the piles of dead leaves. Those are nice to have. And because you can recolor them, they can be live leaves if you want them to. They don't have to be, fallen foliage. It's pretty nice like that. Alright, we're gonna put some potted plants someplace. That works right there. I don't mind the colors, so I'm gonna leave them. I don't want to do too much. That being said, too much for me is, well, it's, arguable. Alright. We gotta have a little bit of plant life that's grown inside. I do not care. It has to happen. It has to. Let's put some decor in various places, just because. I still have, oh, I need to, hold on, I need to put pumpkins somewhere or other, because I don't have, yes. Let's put some gourds under the table. Why are they there? Storage! That's all. Just storage. I am going to copy this one. I'm going to size it down immensely. I'm going to put it here, though. Yes. Tiny pumpkin. I love tiny pumpkins. They're so cute. Okay, we've got animals. I feel like it's only right that there is a little black cat somewhere in here. I like the ones that are sleeping, but a sitting one might not be bad either. Ha ha ha. Oh, it's so tiny. Oh, it's contemplating. Hold on a second. I have a scene. Hold on. Hold on. I know what's happening here. I know exactly what's happening here. It is, unfortunately, a little hard to see. I might reconsider. It's a little too hard to see up on that windowsill, but I was gonna have it, thinking about crimes. Thinking about some serious crimes. Oh, you can have a tiny little, six-legged spooter. Six-legged spooter. I'll skip that for now. But yeah, this is, what I mean when I say that it is, the Halloween stuff is not gathered into its own tab, it is scattered throughout all of the others. Which, in a way, does kind of make sense if it's meant to be something that is kind of there permanently now. However, to be honest, I'd appreciate if it was all in one easy-to-find location. Just have a holiday tab and let us go to it. Let us have fun. You know what, speaking of having fun, I think we need a little green pumpkin. Yes, yes we do. Alright. So I think this is pretty much coming along well enough. I'm just gonna... No, it's right over the candle. I don't like that. We're gonna not put something there. Alright, for the most part, I'm gonna double check accessories. Oh! Hold on, we need a book up here. Yeah, that looks correct. And I'm gonna see if there's anything else that seems like it would be really good to have in this little diorama of a space that has been created. I do like a crate. I do very much like a crate. So that's gonna go under there. I don't think there's too much else. Maybe a few bits and bobs. Here is a witch that likes to play the trumpet. You know, I joke, but it does add something. It adds a little bit of, like, a certain kind of character. Okay. It's just, yep, that'll work. Oh, that's a terrible leak. Let's not do that. Do I want to put a mushy plush somewhere? Don't really have the best space for it, so maybe not. I think that the last thing we really need is some kind of chair or seat or something of the like. And I think that it needs to look kind of cozy. Just because, like, I'll put something more utilitarian maybe over here. Because standing to process ingredients, perfectly good, perfectly viable. But sometimes you get tired. Sometimes you just kind of want to be able to sort things while sitting down. And then the final thing I think is I want... A cozy armchair might be too big, thinking about it. But it feels like it would be wrong not to have one, so we'll see if it fits, and if it doesn't, then I guess that will be that. I'm considering the rocking chair, I definitely am. Like, no, maybe. Doesn't look quite right. That's not a rocking chair, there's only a couple. Hold on. That's chairs and benches, but there are also the sofas and armchairs. I want to see if an armchair has any promise to it. It might not. These have very particular shapes. Without worrying about color, shape works. Ooh, maybe. Part of the problem is I think that I've kind of put myself in a bit of a literal corner here. Yeah, I don't think it's working. We might have to skip the armchair or rocking chair question. Alright, so that pretty much just means that... Yeah, I don't have the space here to do a big bookshelf or anything, so this is pretty much gonna be... I think this is pretty much gonna be it. All I've got left is maybe duplicate a few mushrooms about. You know, just to have them. Just because, why not? As one does. I genuinely can't see if I'm... There we go. Now I'm getting the mushroom. All right. Just a few final bits in order to texture the space up a little. And I'd say there we have it. Oh, one more thing actually. You know what's better than one little black cat? Two little black cats. There we go. Perfect inverses. One mostly black with a little gray, one mostly gray with a little black. Alright. I'd say that with that, we are done here. Nice cozy little space. Nice cozy little Halloween decor. Yeah, I'm calling it. Alright. Time to get a switch over to Kinseed. So, be right back with that. In the meantime, I'm just gonna save this. Thank you. I have a terrible feeling that there's only so many save slots in here, and it's gonna be interesting once I start running out of them. Because I think you're limited to like 25. I don't know if they'll add more. I don't know if there'll be another way to go about it, but eh. Alright, let's open Kinseed, and I need to readjust my, my screen again. There we go. Otherwise, it's just going to be very difficult to see what's going on. There we go. Okay, we are currently loading. So I'll just reopen that. Loading, loading with the chicken on the run. Let's go do this. Alright. Make room. Thoroughly cozy and wholesome and nothing wrong. Kinseed. Oh my god, this place is messed up. Let's go. Both kind of a different form of Halloween in their own right. One of them is the cute sort of, little cartoon ghosties and pumpkins Halloween. This one? Huh. I thought I already did these. Did it not save? Weird. Or they're just new, notices. I'm going to find out. A little odd. Because I swear that I did this before because I remember turning in the firefish. Alright, I think that it perhaps didn't save properly, because I swear this was the case. Yeah, because Herbert Lemon's quest. Ha! Good to know. Yeah, the thing is that Bonfire's supposed to actually, like, save what your progress was, so... Well then. I guess I shall know better than to trust them entirely. And yeah, I'm probably not going to go to the trouble of searching up the save file on the PC. Unless it becomes an actual problem. Right now, it was relatively minor. So mostly it just kind of feels like an annoyance. I didn't have to backtrack very much, and I haven't played since then. I think I might have scared off those fish completely. Okay, no, it's still there. It's just... Come on. Come here, fishy. There we go. I got a pike. A couple of pike. I think that it's river trout that I really need. And the most I know about those is you find them in rivers, obviously, by the name. And I just haven't had luck now that I know that I need them. Isn't that just the way? Oh, the make room slave slots. Gotcha. I thought it was referring to the fact that Kinseed apparently didn't save fully or properly or something. Yeah. Yeah. I suppose there is that. Okay. The fish have swum away. Okay, I don't care too much about chicken racing, thank you, game. I have other things to worry about, such as fixing a broken bridge and such. And such and such and such. To that end... Hold on. This guy's got a sudden... Cancel. A sudden problem that I might need to use. Someone who wants to be Roger's friend and not a lover? That's a new one to me. Is it? Is it, Roger? Is it? I am mildly confused because, well, look at this face. It's gorgeous. Is it? Is it really, Roger? Is it? I don't need to work hard to look this good. Fresh hair and the occasional eel for dinner keep me so incredibly handsome. Do they? I know I sound a bit conceited. Oh, you know. And I am. Which is why my head is so large. It really is compared to all the others. I just know when it boils down to it, most Quillians were drawn ugly. Or should they be born? No idea why I said that. Alright, so the exclamation... I think that sometimes the exclamation points aren't, here's a new quest. It's, hey, this character has something interesting to say if you talk to them now. I'm going to spend more of my huge amounts of money on the luxury items that I am accustomed to. Good for you, Roger. Ha, alright. Goodbye. You have a great day with that. Oh, wait, you've got a thing. Interesting dialogue request. Interesting dialogue. Oh, my little ham sandwich. You are such a lovely crumble. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I think that I basically got this conversation last time. But it was, then not fully saved. So, we're going. We are going, we are going, we are going. So, I think that oh, I need to fish! I need to do too many things in this game. I've got the feeling that I'll be able to clear the combat area better once I get better with the weapons. Hello! You're just in time for Bad Manor to be completed. So we're gonna check that out pretty shortly. Right now, though, I'm trying very hard to catch little fish. Oh! Came right to me. Okay, good. Alright, let's go, let's go. I know there's one drifting around up here somewhere. I just don't know where because it goes under rocks. Alright, silver scale. Sounds good. Let's get through this. Right, The broken bridge is, I think, northward. And I really do need to... I really should just call the piggy. Alright, hold on. Oh, combat's now unlocked. Cool. Okay. There's two things that I have not defeated, so they're probably the hags. That is a relatively simple thing. Good to know that I don't have a lot of, things to do left. Oh, this is gonna be bad. I'm getting nothing! I got info. But yeah, I like the huge poppy things. The areas in this game are all very unique looking. Hey, decorative plant barrel. Alright. So that's all well and good. Where the heck do I call my Eminals? I do not remember. Map is not it. That being said, I should go on the world map and kind of try to get... It's Drownhill that I'm actually after. So technically I did want to go back to Poppy Hill and then north from there. Because I think that's where the bridge is. Let me just make sure that I'm not in the middle of it right now. No, Drownhill Bridge is in progress, so it's getting pretty close. Holly Kettle is taking care of it. It might not be a bad idea to visit Project to Unveil. It might not be a bad idea to go bring some food, because that keeps energy up and keeps things going. So I think I might actually go do that. I'm just going to be a little slow, because I'm on foot and don't remember how to get the piggy back. I'm great at playing games. I know exactly what I'm doing. Oh, she's on her way to work on it, I guess. She's not looking like she's well. Oh, man, oh, man. Alright. Oh, the bridge is completed and she's not even there. Okay, I'll accept it. Whatever, that's fine. Hold on, I need to grab a poppy. Just head straight north. Do 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 do. Okay, it should be somewhere straight up here, I think. Maybe not straight. Ooh, wait, hold on. There's a note I can't quite reach, and so I'm dragging it in like this. Alright. Not too worried about that. That's, potentially getting me one step closer to full information on them, though, so we'll see. Always grab a few resources while I can. That's not where I need to be. Where the heck is the bridge? Is it over that way? I think it is. Okay, charm and speed for Charmweed. Okay. See, that's the kind of information that I'm looking for here. Oh, boy. Alright, where do I... This way, perhaps? Here we go. The broken bridge is done. Now I just have to find a monolith, apparently. Let's go. Okay. Oh. Cutscene. What have we got? Ah, just something moving through. I bet it's the huge scary monster. Just a huge scary monster. The thing that looks like a Jabberwock. Very soothing music for the area despite that introduction. Come on. Come on, you know you want. You know you want. Let's go. Ah, coin tail. Alright. That's all good. I like the little streams that you can just kind of walk across. Oh, 4 more in this area? Jeez, that's a lot of map stones. Bluefish, and frogs and giant purple candles. Okay, that's intriguing, but I'm going to look there later. I'm in this one area right now, and that's a note, that's a note, that's a note, that's a note. That's a note, and I want it. Thank you. Oh, hot chicken sarnie. Foul ref. Okay. Foul ref. Ha, okay. Edward can have his meal another day. Oh, the teleport spot needs work, so I don't have any sticky tongues. Another map stone here. Gosh, these areas are huge. These areas are huge! What's up with the pillar ruins? Those are kind of cool looking, but what's going on with them? Alright, alright, alright. Love Falls. Okay. Really pretty rare areas. Okay, so the circle is that way. Midwood and Womarsh are that way. I don't want Midwood. I haven't even gotten clear on Simplewood yet. That looks like something. It doesn't seem to do anything. Alright, so that door is gonna be a mystery for now. Running around like mad trying to find... There we go, one more map stone. Oh, hey! You've got a new area. Okay. New area, new calendar, new stuff. Combat, combat, combat. Oh, healing cream. I do need healing cream. I do absolutely need healing cream. Okay. I don't care so much about anything else. I am going to spend a lot on healing cream, though. Because I feel like that's been my biggest problem, is I get to a certain point and my HP just can't make it through. Simon Bellbottoms wrote Croakers, Toads in the Hole. Alright, this is not me pronouncing rabbit in a posh voice. It's noisy here in the marshy murk of Midwood. Watch for long, sticky tongues darting at you from the shadows. Keep an eye above you for leaping amphibian horrors. Watch your steps so you do not tread in something you will regret. The Croakers of Midwood are easy enough to handle alone, but their combinations can be sudden death to the unwary. And whatever you do, don't dress as a big juicy fly. Alright, so we absolutely do not want to go to Midwood. That is far too soon. I still haven't found the final map stone in this area. Where is it? Whole bunch of frogs. It makes sense, I guess, if the whole thing is like, hey, there's froggies in Midwood. Midwood is in roughly this region. Watch out for them. Okay. There is a final map stone somewhere in this area. I've discovered a lot of date spots, apparently. I don't know what this one is, but it's called Twins. Twin Ponds, perhaps? Well. All well and good. Where's the final map stone? It is going to be... Aha! There we go. Alright, so we now have... Wrong one. We now have a nice map of the area. Unknown areas here, 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 and here as far as it's concerned, but that's okay. We can go to world map. So yeah, unvisited. It looks like I'm in Womarsh right now. So we don't want to go north where the little light was. That's going to be combat. Ooh, there's a lot of combat forest areas up there. Simple Woods down there. That's all well and good. I can try to go to Womarsh. Mellow Fields. Okay, I'm in the Shingles. Shall I go this away into Womarsh and see what's there? Or shall I try to go this away and see what this thing is? Right or left? Happy to do either. Definitely not going up. Oh, let's see. I am closer to the left if I were to do that. I think that it was, it had an intriguing name, I think. Let's see. Let's see. I thought there was a signpost around here somewhere, but if not, then I'm just gonna pick a direction and go. Hold on. Let me just... World map. The Shingles. Okay, it does not tell me... The goddess statue is broken, therefore it's not listed. It's not telling me that there's a, zippy place, route way, so... Yeah, the goddess statue is my only option if I want fast travel to this area, so let's go this way and see if there's anything over there. Okay, let's go. I didn't see a monolith in this area, at least. The circle. Hub. Alright. How many map stones do I have to worry about here? Oh my gosh, there's so many. Oh no, there's so many. Ah. We have a bridge to put together, and it requires sticky tongues, which requires fighting frogs in the Midwood, which I am nowhere near being able to do. So that is absolutely not going to happen. Monolith! Within the sacred tomb of the Circle is the final resting place of the Grand Masters of Legend. These heroes forged the agreement, bringing peace between Fae and humankind. Now they guard the path to the goddesses and Opal. Those who seek judgment of their worth must open the door by the stone circle. You must have learned 5 skills to gain entry. Once inside, consideration and judgment will come from the famed mirror itself. Twig was here! I love Twig. You weird little rabbit being, you. Alright, so I've sought the strange door from the dreams. I have already learned 5 skills, apparently, so I'm in! I didn't think it would, I didn't think I was already there. I have done it. Okay, let's go and check out this tomb. Nothing better to do at night. Oh boy. The Healer. We are the 3 Grand Masters, guardians of the path to Opal, the home of the goddesses. The stone door you just passed permits you to meet us, and as such you are deemed worthy of looking into the mirror. Now, as you stand before us and gaze into the glass, we will see if you are worthy of Opal. This kid's like 18. Got the feeling just got a little further to go. Something is wrong. How is it that you stand before us so soon? You have yet to perform great deeds, yet the goddesses would appear to see more in you than anyone else who has stood before us in this hall. This is most unusual indeed, but the mirror has spoken to us. The message is clear that we 3 must guide you in a most important endeavor. A legendary task awaits, which will prove your worth to enter Opal. The Right. I am the Right. I was the one who forged the tools and weapons used during the war with the Fae. When the agreement for peace was signed, I sacrificed my life so my knowledge was bound between 2 worlds and would never be lost or misused. The task we have to give you is a long and difficult one. An ancient creature from the darkest, deepest depths of Toughwood spreads pure hatred through Quill. I knew it was a Jabberwock! I saw it. Visually, the design is very Jabberwocky. No mortal weapon can kill it, but the Vorpal sword, yep, is the one blade that can pierce its dark heart. Forged by my own hands long ago, the sword can only be wielded by one of pure legend. The original sword was lost during the war, but the blacksmith's mold still exists, and the ore used to forge it can still be mined in the depths of the land. The sword may only be wielded by a legend, though. To become a legend, you must raise your renown with us, the Grandmasters. Reputation gained unlocks renown levels, granting you gifts that may aid your progress. I am the healer. Listen carefully to my words. Each of us has a unique gift for you and for your adventures ahead. I grant you the reputation urn. With this, you can collect rep, which is the currency that will fuel your rise to legendary status. It's as simple as that. Each store you own, each customer satisfied, each monster killed, each task completed will grant you rep. Return here each time the urn is filled, and we will get you new items, and your story will continue to unfold. Try starting with owning a store, and you'll soon be making fast progress collecting rep. Alright. Raising friendship tiers, slaying monsters, tasks, winning certain events, owning a business and getting positive customer energy. Running a shop is the most effective way to earn rep. Okay. Good store, blacksmith, or apothecary become even more successful and efficient. Oh, man, okay. The merchant. I am the merchant. My gift to you is access to a magical book, which, if used wisely, will make your businesses greater than any other in Quill. The ledger will now sit on the counter of all businesses you visit. You can hire, fire, schedule, do accounts, and gain perks within its pages. So, okay. Spreadsheets. Use it to purchase any business you desire. Alright. My gift to you is less grand than the others, but will prove just as helpful. I forged this long ago when I was lost and lonely. It is a friendship ring. When you gain friendships, it will give you more friendship points. Okay, we're getting a boost. So head off now and become the legend you're destined to be. Win the sword and slay the Jabberwock. Set Quill free from hatred. Do this task for us and you are one step closer to immortality and the prizes in the palace of the goddess Opal. Alright. Alright, now I have to become a legend. Raise renown to 1 neophyte. I am a fledgling, and oh boy. Oh boy. You know, just become a legend, reforge a magic sword, slay a terrible monster, and why? Fairweather. Why? Why? Of course the Fae has advertising. Why is it called that? Oh, man. Buy now, you'll pay later. Oh my god, no. 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 Of course the Fae does ads. Of course the Fae does ads. What else do we expect? Meteorite. I don't think so. But that is a sparkly. Hag's tooth. Okay, that's fine. That's all well and good. Let's get this going. Oh, man. Alright. Toilet humor is very on brand for this game. It's very common in here. Oh, let's call it morning, sleep and save. Alright, no weird dreams. We're just going. Cancel. Hold on. I want to get through this. Secret corner. All well and good. What? Why? Because they had to. Because they couldn't resist. Pelvis Leslie writes, you ain't nothing but a hound dog. Of course. Oh, and we're getting serious, though. A drooling mouth filled with knife-sharp teeth, eyes of fire staring hatefully at you, skin as tough as leather with a dark, ominous silhouette as it hunches over its next meal. But enough about my wife! Let's talk doggies. Did you marry a hag? Like an actual genuine forest hag? What the hell? The Barghest is a beast of pure fury. Packs of them roam toughwood at night, hunting for those that dare stray. Some of them were somehow tamed by the mighty Augur. A whistle sends them into a rage, and they attack ceaselessly with leap and bite, eyes glowing in the night. God. Alright. So, I know that this is a magic seed sort of thing, I believe. So, yeah, I don't have anything to plant. End of that. The squirrel is just dancing. He just moved. But I saw him. He was bopping his little head back and forth. Okay. This is the path back, I think. Yeah, that's where I came in. So there's still a couple of map stones. I'll bet they're across this bridge. I'll bet that the final map stones are across one of these two bridges, and so I'm not going to be able to get to them. So, with that in mind, I'm just going to call off the search for those. I'm going to head back. I'm going to go across the other way. And see if I've got a fast travel option on the other side of the shingles. I've got the feeling that what I really should be doing is just trying my hardest to get through, like, Simplewood. Because it seems to me that there's a fair amount of stuff that is kind of, currently caught behind combat in this game. Whoa. Wisp Trail. Alright, okay. So, we have some dense fog that was not in place. Paige Turner, you need to be going the other way, back to the shingles. I am not allowed, apparently. I am not allowed. Oh, the fog continues. Okay. Alright, fine. Let's just head back down this way. So, map-wise. Incorrect. Map-wise. World map. So, the shingles I can reach. I am not going to Midwood anytime before I finished Simplewood. Wisp Trail, I cannot go any further within. The Circle, I cannot go any further within, but I've got the main, like, story hub quest thing. I think that might be the north of the Circle, but I'll bet that it's across those bridges and then I can get that way. It's all blocked off. I've noticed similar when I tried to go this way. Cunning Plots is also blocked bridges, and I need a certain amount of renown in order to continue it, so I'm not going any further there. As far as exploration goes, I think that this is as much of the map as I am currently able to get to. So, broadly speaking, yeah, I pretty much just throwing myself at Simplewood probably is going to be for the best, I suppose. Hold on a second. Rivermore does not have a fast travel option. There's a route way there, but nothing but a goddess statue there and a route way there. It's almost not worth it. I might as well just run through them all. Let's go. We are slow traveling. We are definitely slow traveling. But that's okay, it gives me a chance to pick up all of the herbs that I can possibly come across. Honestly, I half wonder, thinking about it, now that I've gotten this far, if maybe it's better to just head towards home and see what kinds of stuff I can do or get with the whole ledger situation. 'Cause that's a whole thing that I've now unlocked, and I don't know if the ledger is here. It might not be. I'm gonna go to the village. I'm gonna see if there's any, I'm gonna see if there's any more quests on the board that are worth taking. And then I'll head home from there and kind of see what's going on. So. Been slightly neglecting things here. Don't worry about it. Hobtooth, I think I can probably do. Oh, you've got another ghost. Alright, fine. I'm not gonna take the Testy Acres right now, thank you. Okay, I don't think there's anything here that I can do, but... Alright, Moon and Sons Emporium is valued at 1,000. I can just buy it straight up if I wanted to. I do have enough. However, I want to see if there's others that are potentially available. I think the green flag means I can buy it. I'm not quite sure. Queasy Does It is the name. Queasy Does It. I can't believe I missed that before. I kind of want to buy the apothecary, to be honest. I kind of want to learn the apothecary stuff more so. The thing that's really, like, slowing me down on that is it takes a lot more knowledge than my character has to mix the medicines, and my character has to have that knowledge. It does not matter if I do. The character must. Alright, have not found many of these herbs. They're probably seasonal. Woo! I kind of want to... I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy Queasy Does It. I'm buying the shop. Congratulations on buying your first shop. A new shop provides new opportunities and free stuff. The Apothecary Owner's Handbook. Alright, we hope you're medically qualified. I am not, but we will just have to cross our fingers since there are no regulatory bodies. The aim of running an apothecary is to serve customers' needs, whether they're poorly, afflicted with more magical maladies, or just after a little pick-me-up. You must ask what the problem is. Oh, I could have bitten off more than I can chew right now, guys. Work out what traits they're afflicted with. Use your own estimations with a helpful medical tome. Please tell me there's hints. Each trait has a counter trait. Over time, you will unlock more cure recipes and knowledge to help you treat each patient. Alright. Pre-mix treatments and store behind the counter to help save time during opening hours. You can also give a placebo if you're struggling to treat something or just want to get rid of a customer. Placebos have a 50-50 chance of fooling your patients, so be careful. Interacting with Ledger. Oh, God. Intelligence, Constitution, Speed, and Stamina. I am not going to remember any of this. Oh, no. Interact with the sign outside to open and close. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Try making a few things first before subjecting them to my remedies. They're leaving, I think. I think they're leaving. Oh, no. Lemmy Sip is 10 coins an hour because he's intelligent and good at this. Oh no. Guys. Guys, I think I overdid it. I think I overdid it. Guys, this is not good! What have I done? Alright, Constitution, Intelligence, Speed, and Stamina was the, stuff. So Charm isn't necessarily the thing in this one. Oh no. I don't know that I've got the income to do Lemmy Sip, but Lemmy Sip is the expert and I kind of want somebody to run this thing. Oh no. I've got no idea what I'm doing. Intelligence, Speed, and Stamina are up, but Constitution is definitely not. Jacob Crackle isn't bad. 8 an hour. Apothecary level 0. I feel like Lemmy Sip should have a higher apothecary level, but it's probably all zeroed for the sake of, We're doing it. 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 Oh god. Oh no! How long can I put them on? We're open like 5 days a week for that long? Is it good enough? I don't know what I'm doing! I don't know what I'm doing! I don't know what I'm doing. Guys! Guys, oh no! Boots Winters is the other one who works here. Okay. Where's Boots? Boots Winters is 6 an hour. His speed and stamina aren't great, speed especially, but constitution and intelligence are pretty up there. However, I also don't have money. Oh, this is not good, guys. I've done dumb. I've done a dumb. I have no idea what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. We've got abdomen and bust ghoster for damp spirits and food poisoning. Clothes. Oh no, you can order materials. Oh no! Oh no. Oh guys. Oh bugger. Alright. Arriving 6th summer at 10 a.m., so it's not immediate. Good to know. This is an experiment. This is such an experiment. Close, close, close. Oh, man. It probably intends you to... you can't use this while the store is open. Interesting. God. I have no idea if it's gonna... It's running low on stock. This was not good. This was not good. Alright. We're just gonna... We're gonna slim this down a little bit. Because, quite frankly, I need a little bit of time to run up on stock and everything, so... Oh, bugger! Apparently my own stuff is not, necessarily going to be sufficient, and I can't make anything while I'm working, so... Or make anything while it's open. So unfortunately, yeah, and that's why you need to have 2 people apparently, because one person working the counter and one working the stuff, I just don't necessarily have a lot of money for it. You're probably meant to get the general shop first, because you don't have to worry too much about all of everything. But no, I decided to be dumb. You know what I fancy right now, friend? A lovely juicy pear or a nice apple. I like a bit of fruit. Nature's bounty, you know? We Browns just adore being part of the whole system. It's like, whoa! Think about it, man. The apple grows, we eat the apple, our bodies take all the good and spit out the bad, and then the badness helps grow more apples. Actually, when I put it like that, it does make apples seem less appealing. Oh man, oh man. I will gift you an apple. There we go. More friendship points. Alright. So, all things considered, that's now happening. Slowly. Oh, I actually made some money. Okay, okay. This might not be a completely unmitigated disaster, but I am still like... oh dear. Your first shop. Dear human, congratulatory gestures on the purchase of your first business. Gain a reputation and keep improving. I'll be interested in doing business with you. At that time, come and see me in my little shop in Tir na Nog. Use the special henge door to get here if you have the right lens. Good luck with your new venture, and I hope to see you soon for some specializations. Regards, the Tinker. I do not have any special other lenses, but good to know. Also, Tir na Nog, the land of youth, huh? Alright. Okay, this is Candlewitch Cottage. I think I took a wrong turn of sorts, so... Yeah. Where is Bad Manor from here? Do I remember anything? World map. Cowpat Farm is up here. I think that's where Bad Manor is, actually. Yeah, I think... Okay, I'm actually not that lost. Hold on. Not as lost as I thought I was. Real quick. What does it take to get more skills? A whole bunch of stuff I don't have recipes for. I could make some pies, but I don't think I have enough. Honestly, I don't want to give away the mushroom pie. I've got to make more. Okay. Okay. Oh, if you have any, recipes, I will absolutely take them. Okay. Here we go, here we go. Let's unveil Bad Manor. Oh, that did something for my renown. I'm glad that I unveiled it after getting the renown, urn. Because that would have potentially gone to waste, I think. Hey, there we go. There's a book back here, hold on. Oh, it's about Druida, goddess of orchards, okay. By Maypole. By Maypole, of course. All the Vale worships Druida, goddess of orchards, revered as a gentle soul, full of laughter and very fair face. Offerings to her may bless the worshipper with juicy apples and pears and sweeter berries. Offend this usually calm fey lady, and you can expect worms in your fruit, sour pears, curdled milk, and even blight. It's worth speaking to local folk to find out what offering she prefers. Widely known, she has an aversion to meat and fish, so be careful. Okay. Alright, so we should have new people. Introduce! Pat Cow. Oh, you fixed up this house. Not a bad job, I suppose. Just don't be coming around bothering Pappy. Oh, that's nice. Hate the smell of pig racing in the morning. A gift. I bet I already have one. Fair enough, but whatever. I'm giving you an apple. Make you hate me less. Hecking build a farm, and the new residents are immediately like, don't care. Opal, City of Deities. Okay, I feel like there's something here. By Evan Lee Angel. Oh no, I can't think of anything. Evan Lee Angel. Oh, Heavenly Angel, got it, okay. There we go, I had to speak faster and run it together. Like the gemstone after which mortals named her, the city of Opal is iridescent, vibrant, and wondrous. At least that's what artists and storytellers have imagined when painting and describing this divine realm glimmering beyond the distant mountains of the north. It is said there was a time when mortals were given the opportunity to enter the city's gates and live there eternally by the side of the goddesses. Those who wished to have their skill and reputation judged would stand before the mirror and state their case. If proved worthy, that person would step through the mirror, and eternal pleasures would be their prize. I am filled with doubts. I'm filled with so many doubts. Alright, Billy Cow, I ain't supposed to talk to strangers. You're as strange as Blue Cow Dunk. Get on and get lost. Oh, man. Alright. Got a whole bunch of mean people here. Uh-huh. I built this thing. Everybody here hates me. Well, fine, I'm chopping wood. Ha, we got a Millie Cow and a Tom Cow. Welp. Can't win them all, I guess. The heck was that noise? Introduce. We appreciate that you could fix the house for us. Name's Tom Cow. I have lots to be doing, to be begging my pardon, but thanks again. Alright. At least there's acknowledgement, but geez. Alright, are you mean too? You are! Ha! Alright. I can see that if I want any friendship here, I've got my work cut out for me, and I don't know that I care that much. Oh, well. Carrying on. Alright, what's my next project gonna be? Oh, probably all sorts to do. Alright. So back in Candlewitch here. Oh, you've got a message. There's a lot of... Oh, there we go. Kindest regards. They're so mean when I talk to them. They're so mean when I talk to them, but I get this at least. Oh my god. What the hell? This is ridiculous. I think they were forced to write these. They were forced to. They were given no choice. This is not who they are as people, I can tell you that. Just from meeting them. Oh no. Alright. So, Edward's meal delivery. I'm not sure Edward is getting a meal delivery. Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm not, it's one over. There we go. Okay, just real quick. Edward's meal delivery. He wants a pie. I've got one pie at the very least. 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. Let's... Oh, I think he's all the way in, hold on a second. I have a terrible feeling that he's up here somewhere. He is in Nida's Glory that has a goddess statue, to be fair, so I can use that. Just gonna find the goddess statue here. Where is it? Where is the goddess statue? Right there. Not far. Alright. So I can actually make it there. I think it's up here. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, and he's right here. Look at that. I have a singular mushroom pie that is a very high star rating, so you'll get it. You seem a spirited sort, like adventuring, do you? I bet you've seen some sights. Me, I like things a bit quiet. Nice, simple life. I need to look after Daisy. She's all I have other than my health, my heart, and a good solid bed. Friendship. Renown! Yay! Alright. So now that I'm here... Oh gosh, what do I even do? What do I even do? Okay, so my apothecary now is closed for the day. Oh, I can get water. Cool. So I could go there and try to prep some remedies, but the thing is, I don't know very many, and I don't have a lot of herbs, so that could be interesting. Well, you know, nothing to do but try, I suppose. Nothing to do but try. But yeah, you're absolutely supposed to, get the general store first, probably. I just had a vision in my head. A vision and a prayer. Okay, so. I don't know that I have a lot of stuff that I know how to make. So, I guess let's just kind of go down the list of stuff. Yeah, a whole bunch of stuff that I have no idea how to do. Illusion and scent. Yeah, I've got a ton of stuff that I've got no clue. Okay. I think that the thing to do is probably to find things that I do absolutely know. So, Constitution and Flatulence, Charm and Narcolepsy, Stamina, Anti-Sickness, Speed, Intelligence, Charm and Speed, Healing, Virility and Cowardly. Okay. Okay. Go back. There's a bunch of stuff I don't know. I don't have anything that's scent that I know is scent. I don't have Insomnia, unfortunately. I don't have Growth. I could do Charmlessness for Charm and Virility, at least. I can do Abdomend. I know that. Oh god. Oh no, there's so many. I don't have gossip, I think. Or strength. Yeah, this is not gonna go well. Filter traits, please and thank you. Oh, hold on a second. You'll tell me? Hold on a second. This changes everything. This can potentially change so much. All right, just real quick. Filter traits. Poppy and thyme. I only have a single thyme, but we're gonna do it. And we're gonna hope for the best. Oh, I have no way of knowing if these are both illusion or if one is scent. I don't know. I could be screwing this up so much. Select an ingredient to put it into... Oh no, there's so much! Oh no! Opposites from reagents from the temperature. Will extractors handle down to squeeze the juice. Test tube will automatically move over to the pot. Color wheel underneath ingredient shelf and find the color opposite to the color of your current ingredient's juice. Rotate the carousel above the cauldron until the reagent container matching the color opposite of your ingredient is directly above the cauldron. Oh no. Use small amounts until the colored smoke disappears completely. If ice forms on the side of the cauldron, adjust the heat upwards by moving the leather around the base. Right. Or dust it downwards if it starts bubbling. Repeat the whole process with the second and third ingredients, starting with the juicer. You cannot work on the word. You have to show me how to do this, not tell me, please. 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 Oh no. Okay, so I want an opposite color above the cauldron. And I need to keep the temperature balanced and wait until the colored smoke disappears completely. Oh my god. Okay, I think that's green. So I need green, and green is opposite red. Okay. Ice is formed, so I need to turn it up. And I need to basically hold it here until the colored smoke goes away completely. Right? Is that what I'm supposed to do? The smoke is still going. Okay. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It's like add a little bit at a time until the colored smoke disappears completely, but the colored smoke is still going. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. I grind it in. Okay. Okay. I don't know if I'm doing this right. I can't seem to get... Okay, there we go. So I've got red now. And that needs to go to green. Give me all the way around. And then it, we're a little high. Okay. Poppy perk up. Cures apathy. Might cause narcolepsy, I guess. Stored it on the shelf. That was an entire thing that I was not expecting. Okay, let's see if we can do something else. I know these are both charm, neither one has scent, so I think I got lucky on the poppy one that I had two different things, because unfortunately, that's not going to help me. Oh, maybe it's an ideal that I have both of them or something. I don't know. Okay, I think that I can do this. Because I think that I know that certain things are virility. I don't know if nettle... I'm going to go out on a limb and assume that nettle might be virility. And I'll put it with Charmweed and see if that gets me anywhere. I do not have Virility. Interesting. Okay, so it'll... No, it only tells me if I'm assured of it, I think. Hold on. I want to go back. I want to filter traits. Does this tell me now? It doesn't. So I don't know for sure. Guys, this sucks. Guys, this is the worst. Alright, we're going for it. We're white, so we're going to need it to go over to black. There we go. Oh, turn it down. Turn it down. Turn it down. Alright, that one's done. I'm going to turn over to green for this. Oh, that temperature dropped. Excuse me. Yeesh. Uh-oh. I overbalanced. I overdid it. I think this is gonna mess things up. Oh, okay. It's fine. It's fine! Okay. Accept. Dear. God, this is, I know I can make abdomen. I've done it before, just in the simpler form of doing this. I have no idea what these do, so I'm just gonna not take the risk. I'm gonna use the things that I have plenty of and know the general stuff about. Oh, cool, I can batch craft now. Honestly, that is fairly welcome as a thing. I do need more of this stuff, but I'll craft 7. Oh, it's the familiar one. It's not the, It's not the absolute insanity. It's just this. It's just the powdering. Okay. This is so much easier. And just like that, we've got a whole bunch of abdomen on the shelf. Oh, guys. Oh, no. Alright, I think that's gonna be enough for now because I don't know most of these things. Dramstoker salve cures wounded. It looks like a vampire mouth. Of course it is. Oh, no. I can make my own healing cream in the future once I find stuff that does constitution. Goddamn. Alright, okay, alright, okay. I'm going to set that for sure. I'm going to... Oh, actually... Ichabod Moon is somewhere in this region, I think. So I should be okay on finding that. Never found chamomile. And also I need to slingshot villagers. Well, guys, I hate to say this, but this is to appease a ghost. It is nothing personal. Can I slingshot you? That works. I think the chickens count. I should go slingshot chickens, but that was a mean move. The hedgehog did not count. I know it didn't. I'm doing this because I must, not because I want to. I'm sorry, chicken. I'm sorry. I don't want to make you cry. Alright. Well, we fixed things for Lucy Arrows, and the reputation did technically go up even though I shot a man in his sleep. Okay, now we have to go and check out the house of Herbert Lemon and find out what this ghost wants from us. It is either going... So far, the pattern has been either shoot villagers with a slingshot, or give a villager something they hate. Either way, it is... These ghosts just want antisocial behavior. What do you want now? I'm the ghost of Samhain Past. Sound familiar? I'm only kidding. I'm not that ghost. I'm just your average restless spirit causing trouble from the living just because I can. If you give someone a disliked item, then it's punishment enough. Fine. Most people don't like gassy apples. I'll probably just hand those out until I find one that dislikes it. It'll be rough, but I can make it work. Okay. Okay. Progress has been saved. Fred Barleycorn in Summerdown, whatever that means, I do not know. We've got time, so that's good. Not paranormal activity for you, too. Alright, fine. Northgate is lost. You want an eel? I'm pretty sure I have. So that is conveniently Northgate, that is conveniently close by. No, I don't want to go there, actually. I want to go this way. Okay, so I'm looking for a lost little effigy on the ground somewhere. I'm also needing to get to Lucy Arrows. There we go. She's got something to say. Also, she's got a book that I haven't read. Wandering Folk by Jilly Tot. Quillians live in peaceful ignorance of the Fae influences around them. We know they exist and pay our homage to them, but we are still obscured by reality. Take the Wandering Folk who come to our shops and drink in our taverns. They all look alike, and you can't really remember much about them when they leave. Oh, that's a fun little explanation for these are here to make the world feel more filled in. They just kind of wander, come and go, but we only have so many art assets. Fae stuff. The Fae are obviously coming into our villages and absorbing our culture. What's more, everywhere you look, if you look closely enough, you can see what might be Fae pathways into our world. Those weird gnarly bushes that look alike, the henges and symbols, even trees with faces. The Fae walk among us at will, and while they do no harm, you can't help but feel suffocated by their presence. As for the brownies, their mischief is more obvious to see. We can hear the giggling and see the tidy houses or rotten apples, but we take it as part of life. And if I wake up and put my feet into a warm apple pie again, I swear I will leave mousetraps on the windowsill. Alright, I used to be completely mad for fairies as a young girl. My dad told me he had a book of pressed fairies somewhere in the house. It sounded grotesque. I think I could never find the book, though. I'm beginning to think he might have been pulling my leg. Dad was always like that. Tall tales, outlandish stories. I was entranced, though. The man could talk the hind legs off a Barghest. Alright, I know I've got eels. Here you go. Perfect. Alright. Tab is to summon. Thank you for the tip, because I forgot. We are making such progress. Talents. People are born with one natural talent. These are called amazingly talents. The end. Oh, you want more? Alright. So, basically just, yep. Player status and NPC status screen. Okay. Okay, so let's see. What do I have next? Paranormal activity is for late. Jacob wants a gooseberry. I can do that in a little bit. So hazelnut, Herbert Lemon is a gift they don't like. That's all well and good. I don't need that as a that-away. This is in somewhere in this area. Hobtooth to Ichabod Moon. I've got to remember that. Okay, so I'm looking around this area for a lost effigy, and then after that. Okay, okay. Playing Where's Waldo with this pixel world. Oh, okay, I do have the green key for that, but that's not what I'm after right now. What I am after is that. I just walked right over it. Okay, so I can return that to him now. It is time to go and find people. Let's go ahead and find this guy first. First of all, tab. Bearded Wonder. Oh no, I haven't fed the animals in a while. Okay. I do need that trough or whatever, so that I can run around the world for days on end without accidentally letting the animals starve. I've already picked up all those. Where do I find Ichabod? What's happening? Keep an eye out. Rose of Romance. Candlewitch Village. Okay, fine. That's alright. Gift. Here you go. You hate it. Herbert Lemon likes me now, though. I keep solving its ghost problems by making people hate me. Hope you're feeling good today. Let's see. You lost a Druida effigy in Crumble Chalk Mine. What were you doing in there? Alright. Well. Candlewitch Village, I think, is this area, if I'm remembering correctly. Ooh, hold on. Herbs. So I should be able to find that rose somewhere around here. You know, in theory. Which one is Ichabod? There we go. This is perfect. Alright. Give me that reputation. Hey, I'm going. I am going. Okay, okay, okay. So, Candlewitch Village, it should be somewhere around here. I need to return this to Ned Scrumpy, and I need to deliver a gooseberry to Jacob. Okay, okay. Ned and Jacob might be in this area. If I'm lucky. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Hold on, I think this is Ned. Cancel. I want to talk to you. Ned Scrumpy! So, what's happening? Accept a quest. Gift. There we go. There we go. Hey! Now I have to go back, I think, and I have to turn it in. Return to the Grandmasters. Yep, that's about right. Alright. Okay. Okay. I want to do that before I do anything else. So the closest I can get to the circle is Drownhill. Let's go. I always do that! Travel. The go back button is in the perfect position for a travel button to be, and so I always click on it. Oh gosh. Alright. Let's go and see. Am I going the right way? Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. The shingles is that way. Okay. Down, around, up. And, yeah, my gosh, I need to have the shingles be a... Oh, thank you for the mail. Gift from Lucy Arrows. Alright. Thank you. I got an apple. Yeah, I definitely need to unlock the fast travel option up here. Somehow, some way, someday. That takes frog tongues, and the combat. The combat. The combat I do not wish to do that much, but I must. I exaggerate. It's not that bad. It is kind of scary. And I am not good at it. Are pigs allowed in here? Seems so. It'll knock me off if I can't. Yep, there we go. Alright, well done on taking your first step to becoming a legend. Take this torque I forged many moons ago as a token of my appreciation. It will bring you back to the entrance of this hollowed place whenever you use it. Fast travel! Now you might want to check the notice board in your home village of Candlewood. It seems there's trouble brewing in the land, and people may post on the board notice a request for help. Going on may be linked to your friend with the Jabberwock, or maybe just villagers overreacting. It would help if you investigated either way. Okay, blessings go with you. Transports you to the Circle Tomb entrance. Hey, hey. Alright, so I need to read the notice board in the village. Now, unfortunately, it will transport me to this entrance. It will not transport me back. Thank you very much, Fairweather. I do not want the advertisements. He's really trying to get the years off my lifespan. He really is. Like, at some point, I kind of am gonna have to probably bite the bullet and lose a couple of years for sure just to get the animal feeder. And to be quite honest, like... Oh, date location, the wanted man. And to be honest, it makes sense to do it eventually, do it sooner or later, because 50 years minus 18, so call it 30 on a whole, is a long time to play even with shortened years in a game. Usually you play like, I don't know, 5. Or at least I do. Simon Bell-Bottoms has written a few books before. Ogres, an actually useful book. If you were insane enough to enter Toughwood or brave enough, there are some things you should know when encountering the most horrid of monster, the ogre. These brutes are big and strong because they eat their greens. They eat the browns, too. And the smiths, and the rest of the village. The primary weapons of ogres are a very primitive thing they call a big stick of wood, so basically a tree. They smash it down, and you really shouldn't try to block it unless you're looking to lose some height from your personage. Ogres also like to be sporting and toss a big rock in the air to smash at you with their club. Scholars believe they learned this from an ancient sport called clubbing. Lastly, ogres love dogs, big dogs. They want to think they are the big boys of the estate, and having dangerous hounds like Barghest at their command fulfills that role. Listen for the whistle, which is a basic command that means rip 'em up. Absolute, the lot of them. That is Toughwood problems that I am nowhere near dealing with. How do I get out of here? This way, it seems. Oh, I really, 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 really need to get the fast travel things going. I really need to get back to the farm and feed animals because they are sad. Ow. They are sad and they are hungry, and I've not been going back and taking care of them. I've been running around all throughout the world instead. So, to be honest, I'm gonna, to avoid going to Candlewitch Village and getting distracted, I'm going down to Druid's Cross. I'm going, damn it all! I'm going up to the farm, and then around and down to the village. Wow! The sheer number of times I mess up that button. Okay, I'm gonna keep going just long enough to, I think, kind of clean things up here a bit, and to check that ever so important notice board for Jabberwocky stuff. Because, while I don't have anything majorly pressing, I do have to, at some point today, cook dinner. I'm gonna make something at least. Alright, butterscotch is doing better immediately. Let's do another one. So I have to make some dinner, and I have to do it before the game that I'm running amongst friends tonight. Because it is fun. Okay, so that is good. That's good. Hammond is okay. Miss Pickleton, I am sorry. Can I interest you in a tasty cabbage? Oh, no, apparently not. How about a carrot? A bit better. How about, I don't know, a blueberry? Bit better. Okay, that did not do it. Okay, another day at the shop, and it's actually making money, so that's good. Ah, barley seed. I forgot I had those. Go ahead and just plant a bunch of stuff. We've got lettuce that we can put down. We've got more carrots and cabbages. All right. Just all sorts of stuff. Okay, all the watering is happening by the rain, so that's good. I think I've got a meal that I've got to bring to somebody. Before that, though, I've also got, where's my doggy? Where's my kitty? Where's my poor little things? Mittens? Mittens? Oh, that's not enough. Okay, that's nice and full. And then doggo. Monty? Okay. I don't have pumpkins. Or really anything of that, so, pear? Something. Apple? Oh gosh. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay. So, I should actually look and see. Hold on, exit. I should look and see if it's a can cook, will cook, grown ingredients. So that could be pretty much anything. Grown ingredients. So probably something with like a veggie or a fruit or something. Right? Simpleton stew would do it. I'll do 2 because I don't know how many tomatoes I'm gonna be able to use. That should do it. Alright, so let's swoop that in and let's get that tomato going. Okay, okay, okay. Not quite yet. But close. Right about there. Alright, that should do it. Lettuce is in for just a little bit too long, but it's fine. Okay. Yay! We got it. We got it. Alright, so I think that'll probably do it for the Turnitin. There are so many ingredients and things that I have just not encountered in here. It is incredible. Alright, speaking of, that's Ned's meal delivery up. Ride. So, real quick, my map. I can get down to... If I head straight south, then I can get to Testy Acres and at least put it in the mailbox, because I think that'll work. Those close. I can also just, cancel. I can also just kind of go for this and set and close and that away. Let's go. So yeah, I'll make this quick meal delivery thing to complete that. And then I should be able to get straight into finding out what's on the notice board that is a whole bunch of people panicking. There he is. I can make a direct delivery. I had a feeling we might get on well. I despair of my family. My father has ambitions, but no follow-through. Mother has no ambitions and nothing to follow through. Jed just follows through. I want to get out there, into the world, and earn my keep properly. You're a bright little sunshine. Why am I getting a flashback? Oh dear. Next customer, please. I'd like one of your incredible golden shovels, please. How may I serve you this day? I just want to buy all the goods. What seems to be the problem today? I have a boil on my... He wants to do everything. Alright, Ned. Maybe not an apothecary. Yeah, I'm there. Don't worry about it. So, I've got a task to turn in. So any of these will work. Oh, I was given that as a gift thing. That's why I've got that. I'm like, cockaliki soup. I don't think I can make that. There we go. Friendship up. Alright. We are leveling things. Let's get on out of here and go see what's up with that quest board. And then after that, might be a decent point to call it, because I've got cooking to do in real life. I have to make things that I can actually eat. And I've got to— whoops, wrong way! I am easily distracted, that's all. Carrying on. Should be— oh, wait. Quest item. Quest item. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna need to turn in. Chicken's missing. Help needed. Chicken's gone missing from Testy Acres. See? Warzel Scrumpy. So we have some special tasks now. Okay. Okay. And that's the kind of thing where it could be anything. It could be that they just ran off. Or it could be that the Jabberwocky has been by and is eating them. Only one way to find out, and that's to go and do the quest. But for right now, honestly, we could go do it. It was a lot, there was only one thing. I was imagining there might be several, and it's a relatively simple looking ask of just go and look, right? Like, I'm not imagining things. That is relatively simple, yes? Let's go for it. I mean, why not? We just have to go down there and find him and talk to him before, well, probably, presumably before he goes to bed. Worth a shot. Let's go see. Alright, where's my grumpy guy? Where is the grumpy guy? Not that grumpy guy. Where's the big grumpy guy? Where's the oldest grumpy guy? He is not around here, it seems. I will, however, take a primrose off his property. Dum da 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 dum da dum da 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 dum. He's probably wandering around town. Yes, it is a very cute piggy. So am I just gonna lie in wait for him? Should I just, try and pounce on him as soon as he comes by? So we're going to set that away. Speak to Wurzel Scrumpy. Oh, I've got so many things here. So many things. Close. I'm in the correct region for this task, so it's not going to give me anything else. I think I just am waiting to ambush him at this point. Wurzel? Wurzel! Wurzel, get back here! Wurzel! Wurzel! I need to talk to you about your chickens! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Come on. Come on, Wurzel. Let's go. Get back here, wherever you are. Alright, he has to come through here, right? Like, I don't think there's another entrance to this farm. Oh, wait, there's a glimmery note that I have never noticed. Thank you for the Nymphwing note. Not what I needed, but thank you. I require much knowledge. Because frankly, I'm running an apothecary on nothing but a hope, a dream, and a prayer. And Lummy Sips. There he is! Wurzel. Wurzel. No! I hate you. I hate you so much. Oh my god. Where's the nearest campfire? Ah, gift. Sending you a gift because I guess you deserve it. Thank you. There's probably not a campfire so much down here because I'm supposed to just go home, but... So much for just doing a real quick talk to Wurzel. He wandered off somewhere. Sleep and save. Alright. Constipation epidemic in Vale. Is that supposed to be a hint to have some medicine that is appropriate for that? It might be. Okay. Get me out of here, get me out of here. I am just now kind of determined, not quite by spite, but by, well, I guess spite comes close. I was denied, I made an attempt, and they said no. They swapped beds in the middle of the night. Anyway, Wurzel! I'm catching you one way or another. Talk. Oh, come to help find me chickens, have you? Help me find my chickens, have you? Someone was creeping about last night, scared them off. I've found droppings leading north, but that's it. If you find them, can you bring them back to the coop? They won't have left the Vale, I'd wager. Probably gone somewhere quiet and secret. Alright. Okay. Something going around. A lot of people with constipation lately. It'll only last a few days. Head to the apothecary. You might see for yourself. Does look a bit funny. Alright. Unfortunately, I don't think I have any way of helping with that, so... I could perhaps go to the apothecary and see if I can open it for a few more hours across those days. Okay, staff salary. We are losing profit mainly from staff salary. The income is terrible. Yeah, this is not good. This is not ideal. Huh. Yep. It's purely because he is, very expensive. I don't have any perk points to apply. I have no specialization. And, yeah. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yeah, I can't do much about that. I think I can I just put these on here? Like, if I put things on there, they have side effects because I screwed up, basically. Probably. Okay. I genuinely don't know which side of things this is meant to be on. Yeah, I've got a ton of stuff and I've got no idea what I'm doing. Close. Okay. Okay. Where do I... How do I track the chickens? Find and return the chickens. I'm in the wrong area for sure. I've got the feeling this is going to be something where it goes, okay, go to this area and now search around. So it's not going to be within village. Let's keep on going, I guess. Hey, apothecary has gained a perk point, so I can put something into that. You know what? Let's do that right now. Let's just do that right now because I am right next to it. I don't know if I can do that when it's open. I might. Yay. Perk point. Order from a selection of common items. Order apothecary normal box containing 2-star items. Named customers provide a small brass tip on each sale. The friendlier they are with you. Price lowered for stock. That takes 3 though. Apothecary staff training +3 to intelligence. A random ingredient is gifted every day. It's left on the tree outside. Interesting. Visitors to the shop will sell you ingredients on occasion. Higher chance of the placebo being a success. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I almost want random ingredients. What I need is information on the ingredients. What I need is to know what the hell I'm doing with them. Because I am full of, I am empty of knowledge. I am empty of so much knowledge. So, honestly, I half wonder if the placebo or the tip would be best. I might go with the tip. I'd see if it counteracts a little bit of the costs. Unlock. Alright, let's go. Close. I am hope for the best. I am hope for the best. Right. I was going somewhere for something. Oh, right, that away. Where do you want me to go? This way? Alright. Is it? Did the chickens end up on Cowpat Farm? I'm in the area. It's telling me I'm in the area. Okay, then. Oh, I can get Cuckoo Cabin going. I need 20 charm and 20 speed and 3 workers. I've got the materials. Yeah, I could have it done with, like, these 3 in particular. I don't even need that many. There, I've got it done. Just like that. Wurzel, how about you get in there? Build! We'll get the Cuckoo Cabin going. Hello. I have a gooseberry for you, and I'm giving you my best one. There we go. Okay. Aside from that, I just need to find the chickens now. Come on. Give me the stuff. Alright. If you were a chicken, and you were running scared, and you ended up here, what small little hidey hole would you look for? It's definitely not within the buildings. I think that you would go for, whatever. It's gotta be up here somewhere. Gotta be up here somewhere. I'm looking on the edge of the map, I think, because I feel like that's gonna have a likelier chance of little, like, hidey holes. That being said, there's plenty in the middle, too, so... The regions are so large, it makes these search and find quests, actually a little bit of a challenge. Okay. Stumps? They in the stumps? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I see a note that I need to get. Okay. Oh, please don't be through there. I can't get through there yet. I swear to God, if the chickens are behind there. Talk about gating the, progress. Alright, Hazelnut lives here with her many, many cats. Not ideal for chickens. I forgot how expansive this is, honestly. Are you here? No. Are they through here that I've apparently never gone? Doesn't seem so. So supposedly they're going to be in a relatively small or close sort of environment. Oh hey! I got a new thing. New recipe. Not even a recipe, just a thing that can be made. I don't know visually what I'm looking for. I think I'm trying to look for chickens. But I'm just not finding them. Are they in the outhouse? They're not in the outhouse, are they? They are not. Okay. So much for me sitting here and going, oh, it'll be easy, I'll find them. It'll just be a quick and easy thing. It's such a simple task that has been set for me. No, it's not. Not in this game. Search and find a bunch of chickens, who knows where, in this entire region. With the vague possibility that they are somewhere I cannot go. Do I have to make a sickle or have a sickle made of a different material? This is my, no, this is my little Fey tunnel that I can go through. They're not in there. Where's the chickens? Yeah, I'm beginning to think that the chickens are beyond that one area that I actually cannot get to. Okay. I will find the chickens another time. At this point, I think that I am just gonna call that okay for now. I'm gonna go, okay. I'm just gonna go and see if there is some kind of thing that I can do to make the sickle stronger, sharper, able to cut through certain things. I don't think that I can make a sickle. I cannot. Alright, I can make a sickle mold. Tin sickle is all well and good, but I now need to see if I can make a sickle out of a different material. So I've got copper, I've got zinc, and not a lot of that. Let's go ahead and try making a copper sickle. Oh, that was fast. Okay. Yeah, copper moves fast. I think that the higher grade material is more difficult. A little too soon. Oh, whatever. Oh, that was pretty clean, actually. Alright. So I have forged an item to inventory. We'll leave now. Okay, so I now have a copper sickle. Let's hacking see. It's 5% gain seeds, 5% extra yield. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Is there a mechanical difference? I genuinely don't know. There's supposed to be, I think there's supposed to be something where certain materials have different effects on items, but I don't know if it's the case with these things like sickles, things like those super tough vines. I don't know, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not at all. No, I don't want to go that way. Let's go through here real quick, just as a sort of shortcut. So if I can slice my way through those vines, I'll at least be able to check that area. If I cannot slice my way through the vines, then, either the chickens are not there and are somewhere else and I need to search somewhere else, or they are and I'm just not allowed to get to them. Nope. Okay. There's a greeny glow up there. That's not helping. Yeah, okay. That doesn't do anything to the stumps. I was hoping maybe it might, but it didn't. Alright. I don't know where the chickens are. They're supposed to be somewhere in this general region. But I don't know. I cannot find them. I cannot find them at all. And so unfortunately, I think that it's just gonna have to remain a mystery for now, and if I find them on my own later on, then great. If not, I don't know. I don't know. See, I'd hope there'd at least be some clucking or something, but I haven't heard a thing. Okay, let's just pick up some challenges. Oh, new thing for shops. And renown. Thank you very much. Take a peek real quick. Torque of Return. All these items that I can win. Vale Apothecaries. Alright, so I think that this is a predicted income, profit, outgoings sort of thing. I actually did make some profit, so that's good. So I discovered some spots, discovered some books, repaired home, okay, forged items, purchased apothecary, okay, I get a decor item, let's go. Leafy door, I like it, but I already like the one that I have, so, that's okay. Close, close. Okay, so, for real now this time. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it good, call it done, and get on out of here and do whatever I need to do outside of all this. So, thank you very much for hanging out, and have a happy Halloween. It is coming up fast. Eat some candy, dress up as something unusual. Just have a great time. Alright. Till next time, bye!